good morning. So, we are in my super secret parking spot for the evening. And it is Thursday, January 4th, 2024 at approximately 11:14 a.m. We're in the middle of our pre-trip. I did the pre-trip earlier, and I waited until the most opportune time to go on duty, which is the right way to do that. Okay? Get up in the morning, you don't have anything to do, you're looking for a load. What do? First thing, every day, get out, do your pre-trip. Do your pre-trip. But do not have to remark or go on duty at that moment to do your pre-trip. You can save that till later when it is the most opportune moment to do your pre-trip. Okay. There's your trucker lesson for today, which is exactly what I did. So, we're in the middle of our pre-trip right now. I've checked everything over. Tires are all good. Lights all work. Motor oils, oiling. Fuel's fueling. We're doing our thing. We have booked a load out of McKinney, Texas today. Going to finally in Madison, Georgia. $2,700 for about 1,000 miles or so of driving. So we're going to go pick that up, and then we're going to take off and head for basically Alabama. So I got 5 stops altogether. Cullum, another one, and then Wetumpka, and then one in Georgia, and then one in Madison, Georgia. So the only reason I remember Wetumpka is because the broker couldn't pronounce Wetumpka. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to leave here shortly and head for going to pick up. So join me, won't you? Loaded. We're taking side-by-sides to Alabama and Georgia. So that's what we're doing. And we're getting ready to leave. I've got to find fuel, which I have found fuel. So let's roll out. Today is Friday, the 5th of January, 2024, approximately 10:16 a.m. in the morning. So we are now on our way, basically, to go drop off this equipment, or at least make our first drop, to go drop off equipment at a Lowe's, you know. So, well, it'd be nice if I put the truck in here, right? There we go. Alright. So we're going to swing right here, go around this log truck, and then get on that way. And we're doing a lot of back roads driving, I think, today. Are we? Well, I was going to do back roads driving, but it saves me 4 minutes versus just taking the main road or whatever. So I think what I'm going to do is just take the main road. So it's like 82 down to Tupelo, and then the 20 up to Birmingham, and then from there we're going to go and get on the, and then we're going to get on the 22 or the 65 or something like that, and head up to Cullman, Alabama, is what we're doing today. So anyway, either way, let's go. By the way, it's 45 degrees outside. So I hope you know the sacrifice I'm making. So it was pretty quick. I pulled in probably about 140 or so. Blind into the door straight away, one shot. It was nice. And then popped inside with the paperwork and had somebody sign it. And then I unstrapped the ATV that I was delivering and backed it out of the trailer and onto the dock. Hopped up in the truck, took off. So it's about 2:02 now. I stopped long enough to use the restroom. That's why it's been 20 minutes. And everything, and then we're heading out. So let's go on to the next place. Nice little hike doing out of this place. That's okay. I need to lose weight anyway. I'll tell you a secret though, and that is you can always tell a place that is managed well versus a place that is managed poorly, right? And it's interesting when you have all these multi-drops going places to kind of see the reaction to people as you show up to pick up your load or whatever, or to drop it off. The first place I went, nice people, they were busy, but they were about their business, you know, and they were ready to receive the product. They let me do my thing, unstrap it, get in, back it off the trailer, whatever, right? And I was in and out probably about 15 minutes. These people, they're inconvenienced by my presence, right? However, They're inconvenienced, but about their business. So in and out in, honestly, 12 minutes at this point. So, which is pretty fucking good. And that includes the time it took for me to get out of the truck and go open the doors and back into the door and everything. And the time it took for them to unstrap it and basically get it off the trailer, sign the paperwork, and for me to get back to you fine people and start talking again. So I'm gonna go put this on and then we're gonna go. So, this place on the other hand, I do not feel like they are managed well. And I'll tell you why. First off, take a look at all of the stuff stacked out here in customer parking, right? And then I'm gonna roll over here and try to figure out where we're going next. You see all the stuff that's out here, I mean customer parking? That's one clue. Second clue, apparently the whole back of the store is like that. Third, they're not concerned about getting deliveries, because if they were, there would be space out here for me to turn an entire truck around, and there's not. They got irritated with me for coming up along the back of the store. Well, the back of the store is completely taken up with junk. And the reason I came that way was because I could clearly see in the Google Maps that there was not enough room to make a U-turn here. So I came around this way. What I couldn't clearly see was the gate. So luckily for me, as I came up around the back of the store, there were two people standing there by the gate, and they saw me coming, so they opened up the gate. But I got a little bit of an earful when I got inside. I was like, and I said, "How you doing today?" And she was like, "I was doing good till I saw you coming down the road." And I was just like, well, you know, seems like that's kind of what I'm supposed to be doing, is coming down that route. She goes, "That's the wrong way to come in." I was like, well, you don't have a better way for me to come in and line myself up for the dock. If I come in, it's a blind side back, so if I turn around up here in the parking lot, I got a blind side back, a pretty steep angle, in order to get into that dock, which I don't want to do. And the thing is, it's like, well, you know, it probably needs to be clear around the back. Now, it was not clear. I wish I had taken video of it so you guys could see it. It wasn't clear, you know. So anyway, but anyway, I digress. First place, pretty good. Second place, meh. We're gonna go on to the third place. They've already told me that they don't load after, or they don't unload after 4. We're gonna get there about 5. And but they said if one of the front managers wants to come and help me unload, which it's ATVs. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna call as I get closer, and the front manager's gonna go, "It's a what? An ATV? Of course I'll come help you unload." And then I'm gonna get to go unload. So anyway, I feel like I've been here before, but I feel like that a lot. If I'm right though, there's a Zaxby's just over there. No, I'm wrong. I have been here before. So anyway, all right, onward and upward. Yeah, I know. Let us hear it. that is delivery number 3 down so far. I was just trying to get a hold of the 4th delivery location. However, trying to get a hold of somebody is a pain in the ass, so we're gonna wait. It is 9:25 in the morning, so I overslept this morning. When I should have been up trying to make sure that I was getting this thing delivered, I was not. I was instead still asleep. So we're gonna pull around the backside of this Lowe's, and we're gonna go let the dog do her thing, and I'm gonna close the doors, and then we're gonna get on to the next place. So let's see if I can actually make this turn. I think I can. I mean, I can. It's not like I can't. I need to make sure to clear the curb. Now look, right here. See it? See the trailer in the back there? And the... how I do some of my blindside backing. Oh, see? There you go. Okay. Alright, let's pull over here, let the dog out, and then we'll figure it out. What do you think of the new hat? Huh? It's a Christmas present from a friend of mine. That and like a small little mug. You know, it says Peterbilt across the front of it. So, along with Hey Dudes, which I don't have on currently. I should probably put them on. Waiting for the dog. Alright. Got them on now. Got like a 3-hour drive over to the next place, which is there after noon. Because it's already 10:30 over in Georgia. So, I don't think I'm going to get the other 2 of these off today. Or at least I'm not going to get another one off today. More than likely it's going to be Monday when I get the rest of this stuff off. So, there's a pilot over there. We're going to go over to the pilot, basically sit. I've got a shower credit. I'm going to get myself a fucking shower tonight or tomorrow. And then go on and do the rest of the load or whatever. Anyway. Now I'll just work on this video tomorrow. So you guys have something. Now I'll just get your shit done. No pun intended. Alright. She's back in. We're good to go. Let's mosey this road show down the road. I know. Let's hear it! Your wish is my command. Oh, wait. Hold on. We have not checked our routing. That's really important today. So, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. 14. Where are we? Alabama? That's right. So it's got us going Georgia 14, no, sorry, Alabama 14 to Alabama 431, or no, US 431 So, under low clearance locations. So let's see Alabama right there. Every one of these has a low clearance location and then a restricted routes. Do you see that? There's Arizona has it, Alaska has it, all of these places. So what you want to do, if you're using your Google Maps to get somewhere, okay, what you want to do is you want to get this map out, and it's really not this one. That one's a little old. I think it's like 2019. So the one you really want to get is your more modern map, and I need to buy like an updated map or whatever. So this is my more modern one. This is 2021. So even though it's 2024, I need to get a new one. Anyway, okay. So, we're in Alabama. Okay. So what I'm doing is taking Alabama 14 on Google Maps to the Alabama 431, and then going down the 431 to the, or not Alabama 431, but US 431 to the US 280, and that's going to take me into near Columbus, Georgia, or Alabama, and then I'm going to get on US 80 and go into Georgia. So we're going to check Alabama first, which is low clearance locations. Like I said, low clearance locations, you can see that now. Low clearance locations, and then your restricted routes. Okay. So, all right, we're looking for the 14. We don't see it. We're looking for the 431. We don't see it. We're looking for the 280. We don't see it. Looking for the 80 on both of those. We don't see it. So we're gonna flip to Georgia now. Clearance locations. These are all your way stations, and then up here is your restricted routes. So on Georgia, we are going to be on the 80, which is not in your low clearance locations, and it's not in your restricted routes. Okay. The 80 is going to take us to the 96, Georgia 96, and I see Georgia 92, but we're not going to be taking the 92, and I've already looked at it, so I know I'm taking 96 pretty much all the way over to the 75. And then 45, 136, 216 are my restricted routes in Georgia. I'm not seeing any of that. That's going to take me pretty much all the way to where I want to go. So there you go. That is how you do that if you're going to use Google Maps. Now I have a trucking GPS. I will tell you right now, this right here will not tell you about bridges that can't handle your weight. Okay? So be mindful of the signs, paying attention to things, especially the signs as you're coming up on signs and stuff. You got to be reading, you know, because things change. It's been 3 years since this map was created. More than likely, if they rebuild anything, they're going to rebuild bridges and underpasses and whatnot to the point where you can fit, or it can handle your weight. But there are bridges out there that still can't. There's a bridge in Louisiana, I think on the 84, as a matter of fact, that last year, the year before, I can't remember which, I was coming up on that bridge, and they didn't have a sign. I was tooling down 84, doing just fine, and they didn't have a sign for that bridge right up until I got to the bridge. And when I got to the bridge, it said a 5-ton limit on the bridge, or 6-ton limit, or something like that. Well, the truck empty weighs about 15 tons. So, and I think I was like 22 tons, 21 tons at the time, right? And so the deal is, you gotta be paying attention to that stuff. Anyway, that's your free little bit of information for today. Okay. Now, let's get out of here and get moving. I can tell you guys a story when we get moving. I'll tell you more about that story when we get moving. I think it's kind of funny. A little bit, but I got people in trouble. I think. Okay. Well, windows down. That's right. Because you guys want to hear it. Okay. Now let's get going. Oh. God, the pedal was slippery this morning. All right. like this just is hilarious to me. Because it tests your skills, you know? Like as a driver, you've got all of this to do. And I'm doing it in a Peterbilt. That's the other thing. You know, it's not like I'm doing it in something, you know, small or something with a really good turning radius, you know? I'm in a Peterbilt. I'm in a full-blown freaking 379 with a terrible fucking turning radius. But am I doing it? I'm fucking doing it. So, golly, including the detours. And you're fine. But I think I'm gonna ride the curb, which I don't want to do, but it's just gonna have to happen. Okay, we're good. Alright. You guys are probably looking at me like, is he fucking insane? Yes. Yes, I am. Alright. Let's get on to where we're going. Forgive the hair and the lighting here. So it's really early on Monday morning, probably about 2:25 a.m. Actually, I just pulled it down on the phone, and I've been working on the video. I finally got everything downloaded off the GoPro. I recorded way too much. I got everything downloaded off the GoPro and onto the phone, and I've been working on the video for probably about 11:30. It's about 2:30, so what is that, like 3 hours basically to get everything together, and then this is the little bit that's at the end. So at the very end there you saw that I was at the Loves. So at some point I got a gash in my right front steer tire, and at my last attempt, well, at my fourth stop, I attempted to deliver the fourth stop yesterday, well, Saturday, and pay no attention to the GoPro. It goes on and off all night long. I attempted to deliver on Saturday for the ATV that's in the back, and they wouldn't take it because it's got a dead battery. And so I'm having to wait until this morning to go and deliver, which is like about 8 o'clock this morning. So I should be in bed, and I'm not in bed, but whatever. I'll be alright. So I basically sat around for since yesterday afternoon. But I had to go get a tire first because of the tire problem that I was having. So that's pretty much it. There were some sound issues at the beginning of the video. I don't think I had the microphone plugged in all the way, but it seemed to rectify itself by the next day. So This video is not as good as I would like it to be. However, you know, I still think it's put together fairly well. The next one will be better. I need to, at the end of the day, like, download everything and try to put it on the phone. I just try to edit a little bit at a time, and I'm not doing that right now. So anyway, all right, we're gonna edit this video. Well, we're gonna finish this video up with this section of video, and then we're gonna go to bed because I would like to go to bed. And I will upload this tonight, and hopefully it'll be uploaded tomorrow so you guys can see it, and then we'll start again tomorrow. So anyway, that's it. You guys know the drill. Keep trying to set up. See you down the road.